Hello guys, this is Webster from My Therapy Garden YouTube channel. We're playing the dirt, have to take away the hurt. Today we're going to do an August tour of the conifer garden. And we know that conifers are cone-bearing trees. And all the conifers I have in this garden are dwarf, which should be growing no more than 10 feet in 15 to 20 years. All except the Italian cypress, which will continue growing to about 40 or 50 feet. First of all, I'd like to thank the many subscribers who subscribe to this channel. Thanks for those who've shared it, because that's one way we can help the channel grow. And thank you to the many questions I've received and also comments. And while we're going through this pandemic, guys, I just want to remind you to continue maintaining that 6 feet social distance and to wear a mask whenever time you're in public. Stay safe, guys, so we can continue gardening. The first plant I have here in the conifer garden is actually a Japanese maple, because you guys know by now that Japanese maple is one of my favorite trees. And this one is called Waterfalls. Waterfalls is a fine leaf dissectum. In the spring to summer, it is green, and in the falls, it will take on a yellow and orange color. Waterfalls is a cascading plant, so it would just grow up and flow over, just as the name suggests, a waterfalls. And it's a beautiful tree. Next to it, we have Huber Tawny Gold Spreading Cypress. Gold Spreading Yew. It's a gold spreading yew. The gold is at the tip of the plant, especially with the new growth. And in the spring, it have more of a gold. But as it gets older, most of the plant will remain green. And this is Huber Tawny Gold Spreading Yew. Next we have a blue spruce. And this blue spruce is called Pon the Blue. Pon the Blue. And the blue spruce is also a cascading plant, which would grow as tall as you can stake it. And I'll keep this one to about 6 feet, and then I'll have it just cascading down. Blue spruce called Pon the Blue. The next one is a golden mop threadleaf cypress. Giving that beautiful golden color to the conifer garden. The next plant is not a conifer, it's a bearded iris, but I had this one planted before I decided to have a conifer garden, and it's doing so well, so I just keep it here. Next would be the Italian cypress. And like I said, the Italian cypress will grow to about 40 to 50 feet tall and only about 2 feet, maybe 3 feet wide. That's the Italian cypress. Next, we have this funky plant here. This one is a Cryptomeria Japonica Araucarioides. Very different. It's actually like an architectural piece. Beautiful and different. Araucarioides. Next is a golden mophead cypress. Beautiful golden color. which will maintain that circular shape. No pruning required. Golden Moorhead Cypress. And just behind it is a dwarf Alberta spruce, like a tiny Christmas tree. Alberta spruce. Here we have a sharp Pygmy, Japanese maple. Sharp Pygmy. Sharp Pygmy is a palmatum. We can see the leaves looking like 5 fingers. Green, spring and summer. But in the falls, it ranges from orange to red. Sharp Pygmy. The small one here is a Chamaecyparis, fire chief. We had this one last year. It suffered some winter damage, as you can see around here. But it's coming back nicely. Hopefully it will survive the next winter. Chamaecyparis, fire chief. Then we have a dwarf Hinoki Cypress. This one is called Nana. My daughter wanted to plant something in the garden, so we had some pumpkin seed and some watermelon seed, so I told her it was fine. So there we have pumpkin now growing in the conifer garden and some watermelon over here. But the next conifer we have is a mini twist eastern white pine. And if you look at the pine needles, they're not as straight as other pine, but they're twisted. And they're short and twisted. And that's why it's called mini twist. We have another Cryptomeria Japonica, black dragon, which I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but it's all turning brown. It's not quite dying yet, because you can see a little green at the bottom. So I'll keep watering it and try to see what's wrong with it while we have this dark bronze color that it takes on. Next we have a Ginkgo Biloba here called Thelma. This Ginkgo Biloba again should grow no more than about 10 feet in about the next 15 to 20 years. This ginkgo, the leaves are all different. Some are narrow, almost pine-like, while some have that full fan shape, others just half a fan shape. So they're all different leaves. And that's called Thelma. We have here is a Hinoki Cypress, Nana, Hinoki Cypress. Our little solar fountain that will provide some water for my birds, bees, and other insects. Here we have a amigo pine, and behind it is a black Austrian black pine. This one is called Arnold's Sentinel. Austrian, black pine, Arnold, Sentinel. Or Araucarioides again. And our little Nana. Hinoki Cypress, Nana right there. We have a beautiful Japanese maple right here. Peaches and cream, which in the summertime it have that peach on the middle of it with the green on the outside. And then the fall, it will take on a yellowish color with dark tips. Peaches and cream, Japanese maple. We have another Chamaecyparis, Phyllocoides, commonly called fern spray. Because of the fern, the way the leaves kind of look like fern. And one we overlook right here is a Japanese black pine, Kotobuki, called Kotobuki, Japanese black pine. Next we have a Deodor Cedar, Feelin blue, because of the blue coloration that it has. Beautiful Deodor Cedar, which again is cascading and will grow as tall as you stake it. And all my cascading plant, I'll get them to about 6 feet and then allow them to cascade over. I have a small Arborvitae here, Het Smidget Arborvitae, which is green and have that tight ball shape. Het Smidget. Beside it is another Arborvitae, Forever Goldie Arborvitae. And we can see it keeps this golden color all year. And it's not just gold highlights like some of the other golden Arborvitae, but the whole tree is golden. And it maintains this gold shape spring, summer, and fall. We have another Alberta spruce, Alberta dwarf spruce right here. Behind it is another Het Smidget Arborvitae. And then to end our tour, we have a blue point juniper, a blue point juniper. The blue point juniper, like I said, with most of the plants here, should grow to about no more than about 10 feet tall in 15 to 20 years. So there we have it, guys. The August tour of the conifer garden. Looking at all the conifers that I have in my garden. All my conifers are dwarf, no more than 10 to 15 feet in about 20 years, except the Italian cypress, which will continue growing. But of course, we have to have Japanese maple everywhere in the garden. So the conifer garden also have some Japanese maple. I hope you enjoyed this tour, guys. Please give it a thumbs up. Questions and comment, please drop a line down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos are posted. And as always, this is Webster from My Therapy Garden. We're playing in the dirt. You have to take away my hurt. and we just took the August tour of the conifer garden. Stay safe, guys, and remember, keep your social distance and practice wearing that mask. Until I see you in the next video, take care, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys.